Right now, the jury is deliberating after hearing days of emotional testimony in the murder case of 16-year-old Tyree Smith. Smith was shot and killed while at a bus stop before school in 2021. And thanks for joining us here at 5. I'm Connie Leonard. Just an hour ago, attorneys finished their closing arguments. The prosecution argues two teens in a stolen Jeep drove by Tyree's bus stop in the Russell neighborhood and opened fire. Tyree was shot and killed while a 13-year-old boy and a 14-year-old girl were also hit by gunfire but survived. Two 15-year-old boys were arrested, Mekhi Cable and Demaurion Moore. Now 5 years later, both are charged in the September 2021 drive-by shooting. Now, after years of waiting and days of testimony, the case is in the hands of the jury. Our Ian Hardwick joins us live now. He's been in the courtroom all day. Ian?
Yeah, Connie, Judge Tracy Davis said just a little over an hour ago that she's not releasing the jury today until a verdict is reached. We're talking about Mekhi Cable and Demaurion Moore. They were 15 years old whenever they were accused of this crime, and behind these doors, a jury is deciding now, after they were tried as adults, they're actual adults, whether or not their futures will look like what they thought. We heard from the prosecutor right after she wrapped up.
As kids ran for safety, as Ty called his mom, Demaurion Moore and Mekhi Cable drove away in their stolen Jeep with their guns, not knowing how many people they hit, who they hit, how badly they were hurt, and they didn't care.
Commonwealth Prosecutor Ryan Conroy says that's what happened at the JCPS bus stop at the intersection of Chestnut Street and Dr. W.J. Hodge on September 22, 2021. It's where 16-year-old Tyree Smith waited for a school bus, an innocent bystander, and was shot and killed around 6:15 a.m. Justin Brown ran Mekhi Cable's defense, pointing blame for the shooting in his closing argument.
With the bad intentions and the bad conduct of one person, Demaurion Moore.
But Conroy says Cable asked around for a stolen vehicle a day before the shooting, saying in a text he needed one, quote, for a bus stop mission. Brown said Cable got in the Jeep at 4:51 a.m., but that cameras lost sight of it 2 minutes later.
Until the Jeep was spotted again at 6:05 a.m., right? 1 hour and 12 minutes.
He says there's another gap in time, the 4 hours and 37 minutes where Cable's phone was never tracked. However, Louisville Metro Police mapped the movement of a phone the department said belonged to Moore, placing it near the bus stop at the time of the shooting.
When did they ever establish that Mr. Moore had exclusive use of this phone? Let's go back to the phone itself. Recovered in October, and a big deal has been made about Demaurion running. Well, there was also a gun there. He's a juvenile. He's not allowed to have guns.
Nicholas Boggs represented Moore, arguing there's no image or witness placing the then 15-year-old inside the Jeep. Prosecutor Conroy said the boys planned on killing another teen, Rajon Baskin, at the bus stop. Matt Welch told police that Moore shot Baskin at a White Castle 6 months prior, but withdrew that during this trial.
Why did you say that?
I was high.
Conroy says the day after the bus stop shooting, Cable sent Baskin a smiley face to taunt him. Seen together in this photo, Conroy argues the pair were closer than defense attorneys say. I've also talked to Tyree Smith's mother today, Sharita Smith. After 7 days of this trial and nearly 5 years of waiting for the day to come, she's ready for it all to be over. She says she'll ask for the maximum sentence, but the sentencing, that will come at a hearing after the verdict. Reporting here live from the Hall of Justice, I'm Ian Hardwick with photojournalists Connie Offit and Jessica Farley on your side.